Today we're talking about the difference between area and perimeter. I like to look at this image to help me remember the difference. Here we have a picture of a yard, and the yard is full of grass, and around the outside edge of the yard is a fence. Remember that area is like the grass inside the yard. Area is the amount of space that fills a shape, in this case a rectangle. Perimeter is the distance around the outside edge of the shape. So like the fence that goes around the edge of this yard, that's the perimeter. You wouldn't fill a yard with fence, and you wouldn't just put grass around the very outside edge of the yard. Area and perimeter are measuring two different parts of a shape. Let's take a look at how we can use tiling to find area and perimeter. Here I have a rectangle. I'm going to use square tiles to model finding the area and perimeter of this shape. I'm going to start by filling in the shape with square tiles like this. I'm going to see how many square tiles I can fit to fill this entire shape. Looks like I can fit one more row of tiles. Okay, now that I have my shape filled with tiles, I'm going to use them to find the area and the perimeter of this shape. So the area, remember, is the amount of space inside of a shape. So that's just the number of tiles it took to fill this shape. I just have to count the tiles to find the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It took 15 tiles to fill up this rectangle. So the area of the rectangle is 15. Now remember, perimeter measures something different. Perimeter is not how much space is inside here, it's the distance around the outside edge or rim of the rectangle. So to find the perimeter using the square tiles, I can count the edges of the tiles where they touch the edge of the shape, like this. And I'm going to draw little dots to help me keep track of what I've already counted. We'll start here. So this would be 1, 2, 3. This edge of this red square is 3, 4, 5. And then I've got to go up the side, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 edges make up the outside rim or edge of this shape. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 16. Let's try another shape together. This one is not a rectangle. It's what we would call a rectilinear shape because it's a shape that's made out of rectangles. But I can find the area and perimeter of this rectangle the same way. I'm going to start by filling it in with color tiles like this. How many do I need to fill up this shape? Just a few more. Okay, I have filled the shape with tiles. Now I can use the tiles to find the area and the perimeter. Once again, the area is the space inside the shape or the number of tiles that I use to fill the shape. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It took 12 tiles to fill this shape. So the area of the shape is 12. Perimeter is different. Perimeter, I'm counting the outside edges of the squares. That means some squares will be counted twice. Like this yellow square on the corner, I have to count this side of it, but this side is also touching the edge of the shape, so that will be part of our perimeter as well. Once again, I'm going to draw dots to keep track of what I've already counted. Okay, this side of this yellow square is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 edges of squares make up the perimeter of this shape. Notice the area and perimeter are different. Sometimes area and perimeter are the same, but for the most part, they're going to be different because they are totally different measurements. In our lesson today, you're going to practice filling a shape with squares and then using the squares to find the area and perimeter. You'll be using digital squares that you can drag and drop to fill a shape. But remember, the area is the number of square tiles it took to fill the shape. And the perimeter, you'll have to count around the edges of the squares to see how many edges it takes to make it all the way around the outside edge of the shape.